I get something in my eye.
What?
I get something in my eye. It's bugging me for like a few
You're good?
What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn. I'm kind of whispering because I didn't want to yell because so much people sit behind me and we're inside and I didn't want to like yell it. So today I'm gonna give you guys 4 things that you need to know before you die.
Like, you need to.
Need to know. Like, these will shape your body, but they'll also shape the way your diet pans out.
Yeah.
Because you shape your body from dieting, like body recomposition, whatever, but also like whether your diet's gonna work or not.
Yes.
These things you need to know. So we ordered some food, and I'll show you what I'm gonna eat. We're eating out, obviously, you guys can tell. Probably the thumbnail, you already can tell.
Yeah.
It's not clickbait, we're actually here.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm gonna give you those 4 things. I'm telling you, these 4 things will change the outcome of your diet. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Question is, before you give the tips, why did you order so much, bro?
Oh, I'm hungry.
You're not gonna eat it all?
Yeah.
There's no way. All this?
Oh.
Well, some of it's for me.
4 burgers, 4 fries.
I don't believe you can eat 4 burgers and 4 fries. How much? How much I
It's your
bet?
money you're gonna lose.
Huh?
It's your money you're gonna lose. Go ahead. Name your price.
100 cents. Just kidding. 100 bucks, bro. $100 you can't eat 4 fries and 4 burgers.
I'm about to feel this peas on your ass.
Feel your feet? Mm-hmm. Alright. What happened, bro?
I don't want to talk about it. I just want to talk about the tips.
Well, but you lost.
I wouldn't call it losing. I call it gaining because I just ate all that food.
That's true.
So I'm gaining. Yeah, I don't know. What are we talking about losing anyways? What did I lose?
You lost a bet?
A bet? What bet? I don't even remember this bet.
What do you mean, at the beginning of the video?
What bet? What video bet? What are you talking about?
Bro, they all see it.
I didn't lose a bet, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever, bro.
Okay, so catch my breath here. Okay, 4 things you need to know before you die.
Diet.
Number 1,
Yeah.
diet. No, I'm kidding. But I'm not. This is very serious. Number 1, cheat. Okay, let me explain that to you. Cheat. So before you start a diet, I'm talking about like seriously diet. I'm not talking about like a diet where you're like, yeah, I'm starting this new diet, and then I'm starting this new diet, and I'm starting this new diet like every week. I'm not talking about that kind of diet. I'm talking about like you finally made a decision in your life. You're like, hey, I want to change my body. I want to change my life. Okay. Before you really go down that path, just pick a day, like today,
And do this.
and just eat everything like you think you want to eat. Like. Just do it. Like,
Yeah.
eat it. Put it all on the table. Like, buy a bunch of stuff. You're like, oh, I want all this stuff. Put it on the table and just eat it.
Yeah.
Until you're like, oh, I don't want it. Man.
Now you don't
You know
even
that
ever. You said. What'd you say? You said you don't
want
ever.
to see another fry.
Exactly.
I don't want it. Just seriously do that. You'll thank yourself later. Now, that's number 1. So actually cheat before you start your diet. Number 2, and it's kind of like a 2-part thing. It's about planning. Now, it is probably essential that you do at least, I would say after that cheat, at least 2 to 3 weeks of like actually dieting. But after that point, you're gonna want to plan a cheat day 1 time a week. And I know like you're like, duh, like everyone knows that cheat day. I'm talking about actually planning. What I mean by that is this. Let's say there's 2 parts to this. Let's say, for example, you know, like you have a craving for something. Like, I'm serious, like go shopping the week, like while you're dieting. Go shopping because you can buy your food. Go shopping and buy the food. Like, what, I mean, if it's in and out, then it's in and out, right? But let's say if you like, I don't know, like ice cream sandwiches or like cookies or things that you know that you make from the grocery store. Go to the grocery store, buy those foods, whatever it is. If it's like perishable, obviously you're gonna buy it like the day before. But plan it, like plan the things out that you want to eat for the next cheat day. right? But understand, before that next cheat day, give yourself at least 2-3 weeks of like actually on your diet. So from this cheat day, like this moment forward,
Right here?
3 weeks of like on your diet, right? So, and then every week after that, following, give yourself a cheat day where I wouldn't say you eat the entire day, but maybe 1-2 meals, okay? Now, a part of that, some more advice here, part of that, I'm talking about anything you want. I'm not talking like fit your macros and fit this and fit that. So I'm talking about like the thing you've been daydreaming about as that week has gone on, where you're like, oh, I'm eating my diet, but you're like, oh, but I have that Snickers, oh, I have that ice cream sandwich, and oh, you have that already. You already know that it's gonna be there, so that you're like, it's almost like a reward at the end of the tunnel. You're like, oh, I get this reward, and it'll keep you more on track with like what you need to be doing, which is actually dieting most of the time, right? And it'll also keep you so that your cheating is only on that one day, versus like when I diet, sometimes I'll diet and I'll be like, oh, but I'll cheat this meal and I'll cheat that meal and this meal and that meal and this meal. The next thing you know, I'm not really dieting anymore. I'm just eating like shit. And that's a problem, right? Because that's not going to keep you on track. So planning, right? Another tip to this planning, right? Do this. What I used to do, I need to get back to doing it. When I actually dieted, and dieting became comfortable because I did this all the time.
Like when you competed?
Even before I competed, dieting actually became comfortable because it started to become like you had that reward, and it wasn't as bad as everyone thought, like cheating, because everyone will cheat and they're like, oh, I cheated on my diet, and then like let like 5 more days go by where they're cheating still. They don't. It's hard for them to get back, but as soon as you get back, you're good, right? Because your body's not gonna be like, oh, I've been dieting for 4 months but I ate this one meal this 1 week and I'm fat again.
Yeah.
Your body will not do that, I promise. Like, and women are the ones that are more like, oh no, I ate a Twinkie, I'm fat. Like, I'm fat.
No.
What's gonna happen is you're gonna gain water weight. You're gonna gain you're gonna hold more fluids because like maybe the excess salt or the excess sugar, whatever is that meal. But you're not just gonna gain fat. So people like, let's look on the scale the next day and you'll be like 10 pounds heavier. You'll be 5 pounds heavier. But it's because your body's like holding on to all that excess like junk and crap that you just ate the day before, which just understand that like that's what's gonna happen. But another day will go by and drinking water the whole time, which you should be throughout your diet regardless. And, I mean, just normal everyday life, you need to be drinking enough water. But your body weight will start to fluctuate and be back to normal again. So it's like people get scared when they see that scale go up, like once they eat food. But don't let it like, oh, you gotta diet harder. That's what people do, and they end up like crashing and then never getting what they really want. So, anyways, back to this planning thing. Plan the cheat, and this is what I did when I was younger. I would always plan the cheat like post leg day, post like heavy bench, post heavy back routine, something where I like knew I was going hard, and I would plan that cheat like almost like I would like I mean, I knew I would do this. I didn't even do it on purpose, but I wouldn't even eat that day. I wouldn't eat at all. I'd just be like, take a pre-workout, take some coffee, and then like go work out whenever it was. And then I would eat like just nasty cheat day type food, like Kazuki was like the go-to. But then before that, I had a pizza because it was BJ's anyway. So it was at BJ's. I ate the pizza, I ate the bazooki, then I was like, I ate another one, and then I ate like 3.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, and then I went home and ate like more crappy food. I woke up like, but then like 2 days went by. Like that next day, I had the craziest workout. After I already had a crazy workout that day,
yeah.
And then 2 days went by, I was normal, and I started looking better.
Yeah.
And like every week, you start to look better. But you guys got to do this. So this is gonna lead me to my. Would that be my 4th one? Or my 3rd one? It's like mine was kind of 2.
Well, my first one was.
You're confusing me now. First one is the planning.
Yeah.
Planning the cheat day.
Yeah.
And then planning it around a workout. Okay. 2 part.
Okay.
And the first thing is have a cheat day
before
you like travel full on. So then 1, 2, kind of 3-ish.
Yeah.
Is this one is like there's some serious advice. A kid came up to me, 20 years old. 20, yeah, I think he was 20.
When?
In the gym today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, early today because I worked there earlier today as well. And he goes, hey, I'm this old, 20, I'm pretty sure he was 20, and I was fat before. Okay, so you guys follow my story, I was fat before. I lost weight, I look good, he showed me a picture, and he's like, he wants to gain muscle now. He's like, what should I do? Right? So, the advice I gave him is the advice that I want to tell you guys about before you start your diet. Don't start something that you can't finish, right? What I mean by that is this, like, how do I explain this? So many people, like, they'll do a diet and they will basically try to diet for 3 weeks and then they'll be like, it's not working. And then someone else will tell them, oh, try this, and then they'll try that for 3 weeks and it's not working because they're not getting what they want fast enough, right? And then they'll try this 3 weeks, and this week, and a week will go by, then they'll try another diet, then 2 weeks will go by, they'll try another, 3 days will go by, they'll try another diet. And they get into this thing of like, oh, nothing's working. The reality is, like, you're not really gonna know what's gonna work great, perfect for you the first time you start to diet, okay? And I told him the same thing. Stick to something. That is essential before you start a diet. Pick something and stick to it. Like, don't do it for a week and be like, oh, this is terrible, right? Granted, you shouldn't be dieting so hard that like you have no energy and you feel like crap. Like, I know a lot of people will like, there's a lot of like too drastic diets out there, so that's my next point, but I'll get into that in a second. Stick with it is the point here, is the key. Like, find something, pick it, stick to it. Don't do 3 weeks, don't do 2 weeks. Give yourself at least 3 months of like sticking to a type of a diet, and then assess, like, okay, how did I feel on these days? Like, yeah, like do this as you go. Like, maybe write in a journal, like, okay, how I feel the first week, the second week, if you just want to keep it simple. But assess yourself along those like 3 months, like actually doing it, actually sticking to the diet, because you'll learn a lot about your body and yourself and how you feel on certain diets. Like, you know, some people will be like, oh, try this low carb, try this low fat, try this high fat, try this high protein, try this, you see what I'm saying? So pick something, stick to it. Give yourself time to work on it, and then assess it after a few months. Don't just go like 3 weeks didn't work, 2 weeks didn't work, 3 weeks, then you'll never figure out what works best for you, right? Anyone can tell you anything. Like, I can be like, yo, this is exactly what you need to do. Eat this many grams of protein, eat this much, but that's only gonna be from my experience and the people that I've worked with in the past or as a trainer and online. But you guys are gonna have to understand that, like, because even if I was like, yo, try this, you'd have to do it. And I know I'm kind of dragging this on, but it's super important. People jump ship like this, because people want it right now. But you gotta understand that, like, if you really want to change your body, like body recomposition, you're not gonna get it right now. You're not gonna get it in 2 weeks. Like, what's gonna happen in 2 weeks is you may like lose water weight. You may gain water weight, but you're not gonna be like, oh, I gained 10 pounds of muscle, or I lost 10 pounds of fat like this. It's gonna be water weight fluctuating. It doesn't happen that fast for most people. So understanding those things. My last point, damn, I had it like perfectly, like, I said I was gonna talk about it later. What was the last point? You wouldn't know because it's in my head.
It was, I think it was,
see how smart you are.
something not too drastic, something that you could actually, like, something realistic that you could actually do for months and months, rather than like so hard that, like,
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
yeah,
Picking something you can stick to. Like, I think that's the hardest thing for most people.
like a realistic diet.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest thing for most people, because people like,
They get it from like someone that says this, and they're like, oh, this must work because this guy said this,
the low carb,
and then they do it, and they're like, after a month, they're like, I'm dying here. I literally can't do this diet anymore.
yeah. So the best way to like assess your diet is if you feel hungry all of the time, your diet is bad.
Yeah, and different body types too. So.
Yeah, your body, but period. Like, this is the best way to judge. Everyone responds differently. Like, some people respond better to fat. Some people respond better to carbs, high protein, low protein. Everyone responds different. But if you feel like 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks go by, actually, because 2 weeks, you always kind of feel kind of like this when you first start dieting. Let's say a month's gone by, and like you consistently feel like bad every day, like hungry, super hungry, low energy. Something's wrong with your diet. Like, you're dieting too hard, or you're not giving yourself enough of what you do need. Like, maybe you're not drinking enough water, maybe you're not getting enough vitamins and minerals. That's kind of what happens most of the time, because people don't, you're cutting all these calories. So what comes when you cut calories? You cut vitamins, you cut minerals, you cut all the other things that help you stay satiated so that you're not super hungry, all right? So I'll add one more tip in there, is like, when you diet is actually when you want to use supplements. Like, that's the most important time when you diet. Like,
Yeah, supplementation.
and I don't mean by like pre-workout and like a, you know,
Like health supplements.
protein. I mean like health supplements, like things where you're supplementing vitamins and minerals, like multivitamins and stuff like that, that you're now cutting out of your diet because you're cutting calories because you want to lose some body fat.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, I think it's some solid advice.
That's solid, dude.
But seriously, like, think of all those things before you start to diet, and if you like start there and go into whatever your diet is, and just like, I think one of the most important things is like, taking like notes, like whether they be mental notes if you can remember them, or like note, like especially when you start first dieting, how you feel, because you can go back and like judge that. Okay, that's how I felt, and find something over time. Like I told the kid, if you did that for like 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, over the course of like 2 years, you'd probably figure out what works perfect for you.
For you, yeah.
And you'd be like, it'd be like clockwork. You'd be like, I know exactly what I need to do these things, because you've already figured it out. Instead of like trying to ask 100 different Instagram people like, what do I do? And they like, this is what you need to do. This is the exercise. And that's stupid, man. It's just BS. You're gonna figure out that there's gonna be certain things that work for you that don't work for other people, and you just gotta figure that out. And then once you got it, you just keep running with it. And then maybe one day you can be as strong as Kev.
Bro, I bench 550, bro. How much you bench? How much you bench?
700,000 pounds, dog.
700,000.
700,000.
I bet you money you can't do 700,000,
bro.
700,000. I bet you money you
God
can't do.
saying now. You know they have God sayings now? You guys watch the new Dragon Ball Z? I'm a God saying. 700,000 pounds. My power levels are well over 9,000.
Damn.
Well over. I have a thing on, you just can't even see it's invisible.
Crazy.
Reed Kevin's is super low. Kevin's is like bottom low, like super low. Like Kevin's like, it's like, is he alive? That's what it's telling me. You didn't know that, huh? I didn't told you that. I just told you that now. I feel like it was appropriate on camera.
That's not funny.
So, thumbs up if you like Dragon Ball Z.
Thumbs up the video, comment,
subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me there. Follow me to the bathroom real quick, I gotta poop. I'm out.
I'm not gonna follow you there.
Well, but follow me. It's the internet, everything's about followers. What do you mean? And subscribers.
Hashtag follow me.
And likes and thumbs up.
And
hashtag
subscriptions.
And subscriptions.
Actually, that doesn't really matter anymore.
Hashtag follow me to the bathroom. I love you guys.